Hello, gentle warriors and sacred witnesses. I felt really called to do a reading today for the intuitives, the healers, doulas, birth workers, caregivers, those of us who give so much and are stubborn to receive. This is my offering to you. Before we get started, maybe let's take some deep breaths. Close your eyes if you feel called to, feel safe to do so. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go ahead and take a few breaths as needed. I'm going to go ahead and jump in. I've already pulled some cards here. I'll probably pull more before this reading is over. Um, so, yeah, let's just jump into it. I'm going to start here and maybe work my way across. Um, the energy right now for this collective, the healers, the intuitive beings, the caregivers, there's so much tug of war, it feels like. Um, and I feel like the tug of war is coming from within. We're fighting ourselves, or we're fighting our past, or, you know, we're fighting a change, something. And it's time to let go of micromanaging. It's time to let go of the anxiety. I know that is so hard, especially if you're like me, you're OCD or you're diagnosed, and anxiety is not something you can just let go, but it is something that we have to continue to work through. Um, with this anxiety card, though, I do feel like it's more of worrying so much, you know, overthinking things and contemplating things and focusing so much on what's going wrong or what could go wrong. And I see a lot of focusing on past things. There's a storm in this window. I don't know if you can tell. But the storm isn't on her, right? The storm is kind of off in the distance. And so I don't think that whatever it is that the collective is going through, I mean, whatever it is that you're going through individually, these are hard times right now for everybody. Um, but it's not touching you. So stop worrying about it. You are so protected as long as you keep moving forward. And I know it can be hard to see that, especially if you're in the thick of a struggle, but you have to remember who you are. You have to remember, like, what you bring to the table. You have all of the tools needed to make a big shift. It's all within you, and you are so knowing. You are all knowing. And it's time to become more aware of your higher self, of your higher purpose. Look at this one. You will survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Because there is a big shift right now. I mean, globally, collectively, individually, we're all going through some big changes. We did just come out of eclipse season. We had a lunar eclipse, partial solar eclipse. We're coming towards the end of retrograde season. So things are shifting dramatically, and also things are delayed. They can seem kind of clouded. Um, but yeah, you have all of the tools needed to get through this. You know, if you're feeling stuck in a rut, you just need to move. And I'm not saying, move house. I mean, a lot of people are moving right now, but you just need to get up and move your body. Shift your perspective. Surround yourself with something new, some new people, something, so that way you can start and get that spark again and get going. It'll help you so much to get out of this energy right here, for real. Oops, how many did I have here? 3. Yeah, that felt right. Yeah. Yeah. You are coming out as the magician. Twice, actually. Twice. Here's that Five of Pentacles, the struggle, financial struggles, struggles with stability. But also, let's look at this, that door, that key. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to look up and see that you hold the key to your own abundance. You are the manifester, the great manifester. Anything that you set your mind to, I promise you, you can do it. So, this back and forth of, oh, should I go? Should I do this? Should I put my all into this? Um, you're watching everybody else do it, and you're loving that for them, and you're feeling confident in that for them. But then when it comes to yourself, you just keep second guessing yourself. And it's time to let that go. It's time to commit to the world that you want to see, to the adventures that are calling you, and protect yourself. Yeah. There are going to be people who aren't going to understand your journey or the path that you walk, right? There are going to be people who are the naysayers, the haters. They just always got some shit to say, basically. You're not going to let that bother you anymore. I'm telling you right now. If you aren't feeling that, get ready, because what do their words, opinions, what do their actions really do for you or to you, right? Sure, people can come at you with all of these wands, but look how protected you are. You are in this protected bubble. You are keeping your sanity, keeping your space, and you're not even looking in their direction anymore because you know what's in you. Look, this is giving solar plexus chakra so much. Like, it's time to find the confidence to just be you. And yeah, my will to thy will, micromanaging the cosmos. There is no, you can make a plan, and you can set goals. But what you can't plan for is divine intervention. You can't take an account of what God can do, right? So you have to just surrender sometimes. You can't do it all, and it can't always be how you want it to be or how you expect it to be, or how you think it should be. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're so dead set on what it should look like, how it should feel, that when something good does happen to you, you can't fully receive it. You can't fully embrace it because you're too worried about, oh, but it was supposed to look like this. Oh, but it was supposed to feel this, right? Um, and so you really just need to let that go. Like, you can't control it all the time. And I don't know why, but I'm getting big like air sign energy, earth, or maybe earth sign energy. It's giving Aquarius, Capricorns. Um, it's time to loosen the reins a little bit. And it's time to really tap into that sacral chakra, maybe some womb healing as well. Tap into that creativity, and get intimate with yourself, with others. Like, you can't always be in a strategic, um, boss bitch mode. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just kind of chill out and let things happen how they are supposed to happen. And if you fall, so be it. There's always going to be conflict, obstacles. Um, there's always going to be a fork in the road, and you have to decide, how are you going to handle this? Are you going to be defeated, or are you going to learn the lessons and apply it once you get up and try again, right? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because there's so much anxiety. Oh, so much anxiety, so much mental turmoil. It's giving you're your worst enemy right now, honestly. That's what it's giving, because it's not even the real reality. Look at this. Let's take a look at this come through. Because what does she really look like? But in the mirror, she's bound. That's her own perspective of herself. Why are you looking at yourself with binds? Why are you constricting yourself to one ideal or one career or one path or one connection? You know what I mean? If it's not for you, let it go. If it's causing you so much anxiety and you can't even think straight, let it go. Let it go and see how it plays out. For a lot of you, I mean, I see this poking out over here. You know, somebody is coming in, or you have somebody in your life who's really trying to step up and show you who they are and how they can love you and how they can be there for you. And maybe some of you are too stubborn to either see that or receive that. Or, some of you are just too busy. I mean, you've got a lot going on. Obviously, you're trying to get all these plans and stuff done or complete all of these goals. Um, and you think you're just too busy to receive this type of energy. You deserve to be loved and wooed. This is wooing. Look at this, all of it. This is a man with something to offer, and he got a ride. Not really, but still, this is a man with something to offer, and you deserve it. And look at this as well. Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands. Actually, the Six of Wands really scared me a lot when it would come up in my readings because I don't like to always be seen or perceived. And, part of this message is probably for me as well. But it's time to step out of those kind of limiting beliefs. You were meant to be seen. You were meant to be heard. You were meant to be celebrated. And who cares if you fell? Who cares if you fought? Look at how it just dropped in reverse because you don't want to be seen. But who cares? Who cares if you fall? Honestly, the only people who care, who want to see you fall, are the people who you don't even need to be paying any mind to. There are so many people who instead want to celebrate you. They want to see you win. They want to see you win. So it's time to push past these self-perceived limitations or these are the things that you've put on yourself. Even if you're like, I'm doing this, I'm just going to keep doing it and hopefully it works out. No, you need to be like, I'm doing this. This is my path. I know no matter how it happens, that it's going to happen on divine timing and it's meant for me. Soul memories and gifts, you've done this before. Yeah, you've done this before. Some of you are old souls, reincarnated souls, if you believe in that kind of thing. But why second guess yourself once again when your higher self is trying to lead you down a path that you've already attempted, that you've already walked previously, or that maybe your ancestors have walked before you and they're trying to give you the wisdom, the knowledge, the signs of how to walk this path. You know what I mean? And there are so many people who want to show you the way, truly caring people. I mean, it's giving like there have been friends, lovers, relationships, maybe even family, to where you just couldn't trust people either with your heart, with your business, with your ideas. You didn't want to share any of that with anybody anymore. But you have caring connections, not just, love connections, but I do see that for some people. But for a lot of you, for a lot of us, these are friendships, true, genuine friendships, people who love you from their soul, from their heart. They love you, who you are. They love what you're doing, and they want to help get you there. They want to help you on your journey. I'm also seeing maybe like contracts being signed because this is really giving big Libra energy. This technically is the Judgment card, but it does give Justice card. I think it's the scales, honestly. But yeah, I think maybe some big contracts, business partnerships could definitely happen for some of you in the near future, for sure. I'm giving, oh my God, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You're not playing around, or you're not about to be. You know what I mean? Once you start speaking your truth, living your truth, being your authentic self, you're going to call in the people who are meant for you. Love, friend, soul family, all of the above. All of the above. There is so much money coming your way, actually. But this is a birth of, stability, a new project, something that's going to be worthwhile, fruitful, long lasting. It's going to give you security. You know what I mean? She's clutching her purse a little bit. She's holding on real tight to her coin. But once you come out of, where is it? This energy, right? Once you're in a lack and you start getting, oh, you don't want to let that go no more. But I think that there's a lesson in that as well, because money is energy, and energy needs to be flowing. So don't be afraid to spend wisely. That way you keep the energy flowing. But look, all of the things that you have been manifesting, you know, contemplating, all of these things, it's going to come to fruition soon. This year, absolutely. For some, maybe in the next 3 months. Because I've seen a lot of threes. There's threes over here as well. I'd say 3 months, 6 months. So much is coming to fruition for you. So much is coming to fruition for you. On the bottom of the deck over here, we also have door to spirit, tapping into that divine energy, connecting with God, the divine, your ancestors, whatever it may be, praying. Pray to anybody. If you don't want to pray to God, so be it. Pray to your higher self. Pray that your higher self leads you the way. But for those of us who do believe in the divine and do believe in God, speak freely. Because if you cannot speak freely to God, then who can you really be real with? You know what I'm saying? And then we also have the thinking woman, because you just overthink it. Oh, another three, blossoming abundance. I'm telling you, so much money and success is on the table for you this year. We also have on the bottom of the deck over here, partnership and alliances, and the sun card underneath. Some of you could be getting pregnant or having a baby this year as well. I do see a lot of birth energy, but I did call in on my doulas, my birth workers. I am pulling for that energy as well. So if you're like, I don't have clients, I don't understand why I can't get these clients, they're coming. They're coming, but you don't always have to chase the dollar, you know what I mean? And I'm saying that lightly because I know in birth work, we are very connected, with the work that we're doing. But also, hey, we want to get paid. But you don't have to chase and push yourself to get clients that you feel like aren't authentic to the work that you're doing, right? You will get the clients that feel aligned to you. We have on the bottom of the deck over here, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Once again, it's in you. It's in you. What do they say? It's not on me, it's in me. It's not, yeah, it's not on you, it's in you. Whoever, whatever these haters are, yeah, you're untouchable. You're untouchable when it comes to them. We also have the moon on the bottom of the deck over here. Oof. And the emperor. Somebody has some big partnerships coming in. I'm telling you that right now. I want to pull from some extra messages from this deck. This is my deck, my personal deck, but still. What are the messages for us at this time? Balance is required. Absolutely. Absolutely. This goes back to not pushing yourself, not overdoing it, not trying to micromanage your every move because you want to be successful. You need to also take care of yourself spiritually, physically, mentally. And once you do that, that's when it all starts to align and fall into place. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages, Spirit? This one wants to come out. Detox from negative influence, coping mechanisms, and bad habits. Yeah, it's time. I mean, things are shifting. It's that saying, let go or be dragged. You know, you have the opportunity to help your shift in a gentler way, if that makes sense. And how you do that is to detox. Maybe you need a social media detox. I mean, it's so hard. It's so hard not to compare yourself, right, to other people, because we're not sharing. Not all of us are sharing our lowest points. We're sharing our happiest points. And yes, we want to celebrate people, and you don't ever want to seem jealous or feel jealous, but this is normal human reactions, right? It's time to maybe take a break from that. Coping mechanisms and habits, detoxing from things that you know that aren't good for you. You know, I don't have to go through a list of things that are harmful to your mind and your body and your spirit. You know what you're doing that is not helping you. Instead, it's hurting you or it's hindering you. It's time to let go of these things. That way you can move forward and in a better headspace. Something flipped. Yeah. Yeah. See what happens when you're not micromanaging and trusting in God and trusting in the divine? You're able to take risks that pay off. Absolutely. One more card, please, Spirit. Nope. Babe, lean on others. Come on. You've got people here to support you. Absolutely. They want to support you. They want to see you win. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We got partnerships and alliances over here too. Don't forget. Don't be afraid to ask for help, to lean on other people, to pick, somebody else's brain or allow them to pick yours. Hey, this is what I've been thinking. This is my idea. I just don't know if I can do this, or I just don't know how I can do this. And you bring that up to the right person and they're like, "Oh, girl, I know how to do this," or, "I know how to do this. I've done this in the past," or, "I see exactly why this path is right for you. Here's what you can do." Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? But you have to be able to open up, and you need to be comfortable with leaning on people. And I understand that in the past it's been hard, because maybe we were surrounded by people who weren't the healthiest for us. You know what I mean? Maybe we were surrounded by people who you thought were your friends, were your family, but behind the scenes it wasn't the case. So yeah, it did harden you. It did put a wall up for a while, but it wasn't. That came to light not for you to harden yourself. It came to light so that way you can learn discernment, so you can tap into your own intuition and really be led by your own intuition. Because I guarantee if you think back on these situations, the red flags were there, or there was something in you that just did not feel right, right? So it's just about learning discernment. Who can you trust? Who can't you trust with these things? I think moving forward, you'll know a lot better, and you could be able to lean on the right people. Yeah, push through the fear and see. It's somebody they that's in your circle, in your family, in somewhere. They don't want to see you win, but that's not your problem. Your problems are being replaced with solutions. Remember? New solutions, new beginnings. So we're not worrying about that. We're not worrying about them. Let's see, how can the collective take care of themselves at this time? Shuffle these really quick, and then I'm just gonna pull a couple of more cards, or maybe like from this deck and one more from the tea leaves, and then I'll close out. How can the collective take care of themselves at this time? Deep breathing. In your space, absolutely. If things are feeling stuck and stagnant and you don't think that there's anything else that you can do, clean. Make sure your kitchen and your bathrooms are clean. I'm telling you right now, if you want your ideas, your money, your manifestations to really start flowing, to really start popping in, clean that stove and clean that bathroom. I'm so serious. Look for fairies. Look, there's magic in everything. Go for a walk. Hug a tree. You know what I mean? Spend time with the fae. This deep breathing card, though, meditation, connecting with your intuition. I feel like I just keep saying that, but somebody's not gonna not gonna listen to me until I beat it in your head. Like, connect with your intuition for real. What else is there to say? That's on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what tea leaves we have, and then we can close out. Oh, got bear, danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, because that Five of Pentacles was definitely on there. But I feel like if it's not past energy, like sure, maybe you're struggling right now, you're in a struggle financially right now, but it's not something that is happening or just happened. It's something that you've been dealing with. And I promise it's gonna come out. Yeah, news is on the way. Good news. News is on the way. I'm telling you, some of y'all might be pregnant or be getting pregnant. We've got bouquet, compliments from an admirer. What did I tell you? Where's that? Here you go. Nine of Cups right here. Somebody's watching you and they like what they see. They're trying to take you out. They're trying to hold you down. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. See what I told you? That money, that financial struggle, it's past energy, babe. Let it go. You have so much money on the way to you. Receive it. Call it in. Clean up your space. Here, good news on the way. Good news on the way. This wishes will not be granted card. I was really confused about for a second. But you know what I'm feeling or what I'm hearing? Where I don't even know where it is. I pulled so much. So much. But it's that, oh, here we go. This micromanaging. It's that micromanaging. I feel like this is a warning. Until you learn to let go, your wishes will not be granted. You need to learn to surrender to the divine. Be in a flow state. And then you'll get everything that you need. Advice from a friend, yeah. What was I just saying? Caring connections. Somebody has some good advice for you. You need to reach out. You need to reach out. Because you're gonna have a conversation with somebody and then afterward you're gonna be like, oh, like it's all gonna click. It's all gonna click, honestly. Um, so yeah, I hope this message resonated with you. I am trying something new with these videos. I really don't like to show my face on the camera, but I hope that this was okay. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Intuitive Doula Marissa on Instagram, Celestial Clarity Washington on TikTok. I will probably be posting this on YouTube because it's a lot longer than I expected, but I was just going with it. But yeah, thank you so much for receiving this message and being here with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Love you.